Just like the endless list of things on my to-do list, cleaning the fridge has been weighing on me little by little. So today I decided to finally tackle it, and I'm really embarrassed to show this on camera. It was unfortunately much worse than expected. I'm taking things from this shelf and moving them down here just so I have this shelf empty and I can pull it out and wash it in the sink. To set the stage, a few weeks ago a jar of tahini had spilled over onto this shelf and I was fully aware of it. But instead of cleaning it up immediately, I was waiting for the right moment to be able to deep clean it fully. Once I got that shelf out, I gave it a good scrub to get all the tahini off. I repeated the process, taking the food out from the bottom shelf and removing the shelf to wash it in the sink. Luckily, there wasn't anything moldy or expired, and things were going smoothly as expected, so I figured I would be done within a few minutes. Until the first unexpected surprise came up. I cleared everything out of the fridge and I'm honestly a little embarrassed to show this. Like I said, I really let my fridge go. This is what we're working with. The spill had trickled down onto the lower shelf. The worst part was that it was really caked on, so I had to use a razor blade to scrape it off. After I got this cleaned up, I started taking out the drawer bin so that I could wash it as well. And right when I took the top off that drawer, I found something else. I think I might have uncovered a pretty bad situation. I'm really embarrassed to show this on camera, but for the sake of keeping it real, I will show you. I had spilled a bunch of tahini, I guess. One of my tahini bottles had broken, and as you remember, I've been cleaning stains as I go, but I guess this is where it had all pulled up. I'm definitely disappointed in myself for letting it get this bad, but you know, life happens, and so we're just gonna clean it up. Alright, I pulled this out as well. So I've tackled the hardest part, which was getting the inside of that fridge cleaned up. I was really not expecting it to be that gross. Yeah, it's a bit of a lesson for me to address spills when they happen instead of just waiting for the right time to deep clean. And that is something I struggle with a lot because I feel like I do enjoy cleaning a lot, but the thing with me is I like to deep clean. And I think that's a little bit of a perfectionist trap, so when I do see something that needs to be cleaned, I'll just tend to put it off because I know that I'm not going to have time to deep clean it. But this year I'm really working on changing some of those habits and trying to get into a more regular and sustainable cleaning routine. Those of you out there who are experts at cleaning or just know how to maintain a clean home, please let me know in the comments what you do and how you manage to keep everything organized and clean all the time. Now that everything is pretty much cleaned out, it's time to start putting the shelves back in so that I can get these items back in the fridge before they start to go bad. So overall, we're looking pretty good. This is all that's basically left over. These are some banana bread energy balls that I had made a few weeks ago. This is some homemade sunflower butter. And then I have a bunch of corn tortillas that I also need to use up. These are some odds and ends of lemons, and I'm actually gonna clean the microwave next. And these are gonna come in handy for that. Uncovering that massive spill hit hard for two reasons. One, I felt guilty for wasting food. I'll admit that I basically neglected the tipped over jar because it was hidden in the back of the fridge and I didn't want to bother getting it. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't a huge deal, but it is reminding me to try and address problems as soon as I see them because they always get worse with time. The second reason is that this is reflecting a deeper pattern in my life where I keep deprioritizing tasks that aren't related directly to work. As an example, I've been wanting to fix my morning routine, reduce my overall screen time, read more, walk more, meal prep, and the list goes on. And even though these would greatly improve my health and quality of life, I've created a lot of pressure to focus on work all the time. And I know the reason I'm avoiding anything outside of work. It's because work seems to have more visible results. Whether that's earning money, getting a certain number of views on my videos, or booking a new client. Those are all tangible, visible results. But with my health and well-being, it's easy for the negative consequences to feel invisible because I can still make it through the day. But the few times I have been consistent with healthy habits such as exercising, cleaning, and mindfulness, I've always noticed a positive change in how I show up for work and in my relationships. So maybe it's time to start making space for the tasks that do matter, and who knows, maybe it will even make my work better.